we're detecting a massive object emerging from hyperspace.
No jokes about my mother. So, Patrick, what do you have for me?
The Emperor is asking for you.
How can I be at your service, my master?
Dude, I just took the fattest dump ever.
Thanks for providing me with such useful information.
Was it all just a horrible nightmare?
Hey guys, how's everybody's day going? I do apologize sincerely for not uploading this whole last month. I was a bit busy getting into several fights with a few Karens because one of them stole my wallet, and to this day they are still in the hospital. So I thought I'd reward myself today by putting out a special video that has nothing to do with all this drama. Just a completely different person aside. Let's go back to the old days, shall we? The subject of today's roast menu, we're gonna name her Adrian for the sake of this video. And no, not because I named one of the characters in my last video Adrian. It's because Adrian was in this friend group I was a part of. I didn't think anything of this friend group to criticize them up until then, but I always knew there was something a bit off about Adrian. For starters, she's a pictorial definition of a chud. She out-chuds most of the Wojak. She's too much of a chud. To be more accurate, the female version of a neckbeard. I saw a picture of this guy in a video. I'm gonna pull him up on the screen for you to see. Imagine him as a woman. That's probably Adrian for you. Her hoe-ass personality isn't even better. To sum it up, it is literally the awkward, dorky, nerdy anime girl persona. She's just a walking doorknob, just someone waiting to get punched at the right moment. So why was she part of the friend group in the first place? Because she's nice. As if being nice alone will have others ignore how much of an ugly and disgusting person you are in real life. I must tell you guys, do not dox, stalk, harass Adrian. As much as I would take no hesitation to let you, I don't want my channel to be taken down, and I don't want to get banned, but let's be honest, nobody would have the money or the balls to sue because most of you people are broke as hell. The only thing holding me back, otherwise, if doxing wasn't illegal on YouTube, I would have had my way a long time ago. This happened all the way back in late April this year, so it wasn't too long ago. I was going out one morning with the friend group. We all rode in the same car, but Adrian took her own car because she lived a bit far away from the rest of us. And we all went out to get coffee at some particular cafe. The parking lot was built a bit weird. We parked perpendicular to this curb, and my door was on the same side of the curb, so when I got out, I tripped, landed face flat in the pavement. To be honest, I thought that shit was funny as hell. But what makes me embarrassed is how the rest of my friend group started making a big deal of something that it's not so deep, and started unreasonably panicking as if I was a grown-ass little bitch baby, all while wasting my time not pulling all my stuff together before Adrian pulls up. I was just either being lazy or retarded. Looking back, what I did about 5 minutes and got my shit together, but a few seconds late, and there she is. The other two friends immediately yapped to her like this is some super dramatic intro. When she notices the annoyed-ass look on my face, maybe this could have all been avoided if I didn't trip over that curb like a dumbass. I mean, I'm going to say a huge part of all this is my fault. As we walked into the coffee shop, instead of just teasing me like a brutally honest person would, instead of just not taking any of us seriously, originally this was never supposed to be that deep, instead of just plain ignoring us, she starts trying to act relatable. It depends on the person, but me and Adrian are not the same person. We never were the same, and we sure as hell are never going to be the same. I hope. What's the purpose of trying to compare yourself to me, out of all people? So how does she start being relatable? By telling me her most disgusting, deplorable, embarrassing stories, because apparently being so relatable puts me down to her level and implies I'm relatable enough to stoop that low to the unspeakable horrors that is masturbating in the men's restroom on a trip to Italy. No! What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you some sort of fucking pervert? Might as well said you're gonna declare war on Italy today. See, I fuck with Italy. I love its culture. Half my favorite JoJo characters are Italian. I just hope one day I could go to Italy and bring back peace and make reparations to all the atrocities those locals had to face when putting up with you. The rest of that conversation actually, believe it or not, got worse. This turned from the fattest in a public restroom into storytelling Lord of the Rings style legends about their fucking hot flashes, and the one time Adrian vomited her guts out from telogen effluent or some crazy shit like that. Thankfully, my hum on using Primass couldn't ever relate to that because I'm just built better than you. That's all it is. I am just superior to you, sad fucks. You disgusting pieces of shit with your medical weaknesses. I can't be the only one in this world who takes this kind of oversharing as leverage that could and should be used against you. I mean, this is foolish. We live in a society where vulnerability is way too normalized these days, and only treat it with pity instead of judgment. And for what? What's the outcome of this? Weak women and weak men. It's as simple as that. Cancel me, I dare you. In conclusion, I do not fuck with any of these people anymore. We never had anything in common to begin with. That was disrespectful as fuck that you could ever compare your sorry asses to me. Assume I was ever low enough to be like you guys. I made no contact with Adrian. I have not spoken to her since. But in the meantime, I have been healing myself physically, mentally, and spiritually. How have I been doing that? By writing some of the most depraved, disgusting, smut, and sick thick of Adrian posting on AO3. The link's actually in the description, go check it out. I would be lying if I said this ended here, because it in fact didn't! Fast forward a week later, it's Friday night, and I'm at my workplace. It's ironically peacefully boring. There's barely any customers in there, it's just me and another girl working. I think at that same time, she was at the cash register and I was stocking shelves, so I must have not noticed Adrian walk in with her son. I almost forgot to tell you guys, this is somebody's mom. She gets my attention just before leaving, goes into this maniac laughter. A few minutes later, I'm about to close the store down. I check the restrooms to be sure nobody's in there anymore. For context, my workplace has 2 single stall restrooms, neither of which are for a specific gender, so anybody could use either. I knock and open up one of the first stalls, and immediately see the very thoughtful gift that Adrian generously sent me in nowhere other than the urinal! Disgusting! Could ever describe how angry I was. Angry, that doesn't even cut it. Livid, not even livid cuts it. I was a saint for not catching charges, which I could have easily chased after. I showed it to the other girl working with me. She was traumatized as hell. I texted this to the other managers. They were speechless. To this day, I'm still livid as hell. Mark my fucking word. Fucking serious. I saw you. She saw you. You're the only person in this. Next time I see you, I will skin you alive, boil your body in the soup, and use a damn is holy corpse's scroll to turn your head into a fleshlight, give it to the flying fuck to wave it on a stick in front of a daycare. But you are one of the rare people that she actually mogs. You two are not even close. Let's just take a moment and realize what her kid's going through. I know I said this is somebody's mom. This is also probably somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's fucking... This kid's gonna grow up to either hate the fuck out of his mom, or worse, end up becoming exactly like her. And by the way, Adrian's on her second baby daddy, because the first one became mentally ill after dealing with all her shit, pun intended, and divorced her days after she had her son. Maybe I should rizz up that guy as revenge against Adrian for what she did. I don't know if he's into studs though. Hope you enjoyed the video for today. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you later.